Guys, we're back. We got some cards to share with you from the new Tekken 8 set. If you haven't already, make sure to find a local game store for Tekken 8 pre-release on August 7th, starting on August 7th. Pre-orders are now live also for the full set coming out on August 14th. And let's just say that this set's looking to heat things up a little bit. So let's dive into some of those cards real quick. All right, guys. So first things first, there's a new token in this set. It's the heat token. It is unique, so you can only ever have one. And it has a stat that says at the start of your end phase, sacrifice this token. Then it has a response. After your attack deals no damage, your rival loses 1 health. This effect cannot reduce your rival below 1 health. So this is not the most powerful token we've seen. However, it does power up a lot of other cards in the set that we'll be looking at. Is one of the common foundations. It's privileged upbringing. It's a 1/5 with a +3 low block. It's water attuned, and it has enhanced commit. This tag is +1 speed and +1 damage. This is the kind of card that's going to be really good in that sealed environment, and it may even show up as some fine spam and some more competitive list as well. We have Corpora Master. It's a 1/5 with a +2 mid block. It's good, life, and water. And then it's form flip, remove 10 cards from your discard pile, add 1 heat token to your stage. You've seen a lot of different cards that have this exact same ability. This is kind of like the intro way to get a heat token that any symbol is going to have access to. The Passionate Heart, it's a 3/5 with a +3 mid block. Again, it has good, life, and water. And then it has enhanced flip, so that's the cost. Gain X health. X equals the number of attacks in all card pools. So a couple of things to point out about this card. One, it's not unique, so you can have multiple of these in play. So very realistically, if you got one of these in play and you play 3 attacks in a turn, maybe your rival blocks with 2 attacks. On your last attack, you can flip this and gain 5 health for each one. So that's pretty awesome. Even further, you can also use it on your rival's turn, and maybe you block with a couple of attacks and force them to push further and string out further, and then you're going to gain even more health, maybe throwing off their math just a little bit. So really cool card. Looking forward to seeing how this one makes it into decks. Moving on to attacks, we've got a 4 difficulty, 3 check, +2 mid block, 3 high for 4. That's Chain Punch Sheath, and it's got EX2 and Punch as its keywords. And then what's really cool about this card is that it has card pool. Your punch attacks get +1 speed. So that means it's really a 4 high 4, which puts it right on curve, but it also just makes all of your other cards better. It's water attuned, so you can run this with things like Ocean Buddies and other ways to kind of cheat it into play, maybe to add on some speed at the end of a string to get that attack through. Lots of neat uses for this card, so again, probably going to be showing up in those punch decks. The next attack is also a 4 difficulty, 3 check, 4 high 4, +1 high block. Pretty awesome. However, it is not attuned. It is all good and water. And it has the weapon keyword, and that's Spam Bomb. Spam Bomb has the ability that says response. After this attack resolves, if you have a heat token in your stage, build the top card of your deck face down committed. So like we referenced earlier, heat tokens aren't only going to just burn them for 1 health whenever they completely block your attack and it doesn't deal damage, but they're also going to enable these other sorts of abilities that you'll see on both attacks and foundations and other cards throughout the set. Final attack I have for you today is Guerrero Explosivo. It is a 4 difficulty, 3 check with a 4 mid for 4 with a +2 high block. So again, very on curve stats. It's got that kick keyword, and it is good, life, and water. And it has the ability Blitz. If you have 3 or more attacks in your card pool, choose 1. Freeze 1 rival foundation. Or if you have a heat token in your stage, commit and freeze 1 rival foundation. So some cool utility there. You do have to play it kind of at the end of your string, but that's okay. You're just gonna play it on a 6 effectively, and then it's gonna scale and get better and do more things for you, especially if you have a heat token from earlier. So another really unique card. It is a rare, so kind of up in the power level a little bit, but we got one more for you. The final card I have for you today is Master's Touch. It is a ultra rare action. It's a 0 difficulty 4 check with a +3 high block, and it's water to tune. It has Enhance, Remove, Freeze and Ready up to 2 foundations in play. If you have a heat token in your stage, freeze and ready up to 3 foundations instead. So what this is going to let you do is you can kind of play this whenever you need to during your turn. It's a 0 diff, so basically always viable. Even if you have 5 attacks or something in your card pool, boom, that's on a 5. But you're going to be able to freeze your foundations, but ready them. So you're going to get extra uses out of them. You're going to get to do whatever their ability is again, or use them one more time. And yes, they will be frozen once they get committed at that point, but that just means they don't raid during your next turn. So hopefully you're going to use this card and you're going to close out some games. Just going to let you do some neat things, getting extra triggers for cards. So something I fully expect to see finding a home in some competitive decks. So keep an eye on this one. Thank you, UVS Games, for letting us take part in this preview season. Again, guys, if you haven't already, make sure that you check out Tekken 8. Go ahead and get your orders in for the release on the 14th, and check on the UGN for the pre-releases coming up here in the next few weeks. Thanks. Have a great day.